What's up everybody, we are DP TV.
And today we're going to share our experience with Malindo Air flying from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia to Hanoi, Vietnam.
Let's go.
On this specific date, Vietjet and Malindo Air offered the cheapest flights, and we booked this flight on the Malindo Air site directly. You get to choose between 4 options, which most importantly give you different baggage allowances. We chose the value option and upgraded the included 15 kg luggage to 25 kg, which in the end came out the cheapest with $48 per person. We were able to online check in the day before departure and received our seats. The baggage process in the airport in Kuala Lumpur turned out to be quick and uncomplicated, as it's supposed to be. We queued for about 10 minutes, and during the baggage drop-off it turned out that we didn't need to print the boarding passes in advance. We were also upgraded to seats at the emergency exits, and I will demonstrate the differences in space later in this video. The security check was also very quick in this airport, and we made it to the gate early. As the stated boarding time approached, there was no information of a delay shown anywhere, and in the end boarding started 45 minutes late. It was one of these riding the bus across the airfield situations, since the plane was parked not directly at the gate. We could feel that the crew tried to make up time, and overall the boarding went down fairly quickly. Thankfully, carry-on weight or size restrictions were not checked or enforced at any point, and there was plenty of space in the overhead compartments to fit our 40 and 50 liter backpacks, helmets and a camera bag. The exit row had plenty of leg room, which you can see here, and I would think this is as spacious as it gets in economy class anywhere. For a comparison, here you can see the normal economy seat situation. I am 6 foot or 1 meters 83 tall, and quite frankly, I expected it to be worse, as this was still very comfortable for this 3-hour flight. We have been flying with discount airlines frequently around Southeast Asia, and to our surprise, this Malindo Boeing 737 had a nice screen and entertainment setup with a decent selection of movies, series, music and games, plus the usual magazines and puking bags. We really enjoyed this, and this is not common with many of its competitors. We also got a warm lunch meal, and we were able to choose between a nasi lemak and a kung pao dish. Both dishes were hot and pretty tasty for airline food. However, there were no other side dishes or desserts like there usually are on more expensive airlines. We were also offered 1 free water and 1 free juice during the flight. The seats and the cabin were decently clean, and as I am making my way into the onboard toilet here, I encountered the only minor problem, as I struggled to keep the toilet lights on without putting pressure on the closing mechanism. The toilet itself was the usual tiny economy airplane toilet, and this particular case was not the cleanest. We ended up making up some time in the air and landed with only 10 minutes of a delay. Overall, the food, drinks and entertainment made this 3-hour flight surprisingly enjoyable, and in no way it felt cheaper than any of the more expensive airline economy classes. Arriving at the airport in Hanoi or in Vietnam in general is a little bit weird regarding the luggage situation. Everybody has to go through a little more extensive visa and immigration process, which took us about 60 minutes. However, our luggage was still there, enjoying the ride. We claimed it and finally made it to Vietnam.
Alright, so we just made it through the airport here in Hanoi, and overall the experience with Malindo Air was pretty good. We started like half an hour delayed, and we landed in the end about 15 minutes delayed, so not too bad.
We even got a meal on the short flight, so that was nice. They gave out water, drinks, and even if you needed more water, you could just go back there, and they were happy to fill up the bottle that I had. So overall, I think it was good. The only thing is the bathrooms were a little meh, but for a short flight, it's not bad at all.
Also, that's more of the passengers' fault than the airlines, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm happier with it than I was with AirAsia so far. So far, the best discount airline experience I had. They had inboard entertainment, we got food, we got water once, we got juice once, And for additional water, we went back once.
I guess it really depends on what flight you get and what plane you get. So, but overall, this was probably one of the better experiences traveling within Southeast Asia.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments if you have experience with Malindo Air and what they were, if they were positive or negative. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and check out our other reviews. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already.
Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.